Inspector I sent Obo deployed to the government.
A very good afternoon to you and welcome to the 6th Division Nigerian Army Port Harcourt, from where we will be reaching you live with the modest achievements of the Nigerian Army in the just concluded 2019 Presidential and National Assembly elections. The division will be addressing newsmen on critical issues arising, especially those bordering on the support services it provided to civil authorities in ensuring a peaceful conduct of the elections in Rivers State. My name is Onengiye Fineface. I'll be in your commentary box to relay this event to you live on behalf of the outside broadcast team here in Port Harcourt. The Army Deputy Director Information, Colonel Aminu Iliasu, had indicated that some suspects were arrested, those who were involved in one form of electoral violence or the other. Also were arrested are some items, vehicles, and a recorded telephone conversation, all of which will be on display before newsmen in Port Harcourt, just as the Army shares its experiences in providing security aid to civil authorities in the elections.
Gentlemen of the press, similarly, same day, Saturday, 23rd of February 2019, the day of the just concluded election, at about 7 a.m., a member of Rivers State House of Assembly, Honorable Opokri Wanaka, in company of Dr. Rizum Onya Williams, who happens to be the Rivers State Commissioner for Urban Development, visited on troops camp at Akinima and requested to be acquainted with the commander of the troops at the location. Honorable Opokri offered the officer some amount of money he removed from his pocket, but the officer not only rejected the offer, but sent the doer away. Incidentally, while the officer and his men were manning a checkpoint at Mbiama Bridge, a white Hilux vehicle with a Rivers State government registration number L02-03 RV Rivers and 8 occupants was stopped for a routine search and clearance. A carton and 2 bundles of INEC 2019 presidential election ballots were discovered in the vehicle. Preliminary investigations revealed that none of the occupants of the vehicle is an INEC staff, INEC ad hoc staff, or a security agent. During the course of on-the-spot interrogation, Honorable Opokri Wanaka and Dr. Reason Onya Williams, earlier mentioned above, appeared at the spot to convince the suspecting troops that the vehicle is part of INEC convoy that was left behind, and that the vehicle should be allowed to go because the electorates are waiting. When the vigilant officer refused to be convinced, Dr. Reason Onya immediately placed a call to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Barrister Wike, and His Excellency requested to speak with the officer, who declined, and requested the governor to place a call to the GOC. After much resistance, the officer gave Mr. Reason his number to pass to Governor Wike, which he did via WhatsApp message. Within 10 minutes of that, Governor Wike placed a call to the officer. Please, can you play that recorded conversation between Governor Wike and the officer?
Hello, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Yeah, this is Governor Wike.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I wanted to speak to you before. I hear you were angry.
Hello, sir.
I wanted to speak to you before, but you were angry.
No, sir, I'm not angry. Who am I to be angry with the governor, sir? Sorry, sir.
Yeah, you work.
Fine, sir. Very well, sir.
How is it going there?
Sir, very well, sir.
Okay, even though I'm not to reach you, how do I reach you?
Sir?
How do we reach you?
Sir, I'm here on the checkpoint.
Okay. I will tell that person to go back to you. I'll tell you what to do.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Please, you will repeat that twice
Hello, sir.
for clarity.
How are you? Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Yeah, this is Governor Wike.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I wanted to speak to you before. I hear you were angry.
Hello, sir.
I wanted to speak to you.
No, sir, I'm not angry. Who am I to be angry with the governor, sir? Sorry, sir.
Yeah, you work.
Fine, sir. Very well, sir.
How is it going there?
Sir, very well, sir.
Okay, even though I'm not to reach you, how do I reach you?
Sir?
How do we reach you?
Sir, I'm here on the checkpoint.
Okay. I will tell that person to go back to you. I'll tell you what to do.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
One more time.
Hello, sir.
How are you? Morning.
Good morning, sir.
This is Governor Wike.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I wanted to speak to you before. I hear you were angry.
Hello, sir.
I wanted to speak to you before, but you were angry.
No, sir, I'm not angry. Who am I to be angry with the governor, sir? Sorry, sir.
Yeah, you work.
Fine, sir. Very well, sir.
How is it going there?
Sir, very well, sir.
Okay, even though I'm not to reach you, how do I reach you?
Sir?
How do we reach you?
Sir, I'm here on the checkpoint.
Okay. I will tell that person to go back to you. I'll tell you what to do. All right, thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ima. Next set of suspect, please. Next set of people, please. I'm on. Okay. Distinguished gentlemen of the press, you are welcome to 6th Division Headquarters venue for this briefing. And it's my pleasure, on behalf of the General Officer commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army, Major General Jamil Sarham, to welcome you all to the Python Officers' Maze for this briefing. And this briefing is also to inform you of the modest achievements of the troops of 6th Division Nigerian Army in close collaboration and synergy with all other security agencies in the division's area of responsibility, which covers Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Delta, and Rivers states. The period leading to the 23rd February 2019 presidential and national assembly elections witnessed a lot of political activity by political actors, which was normal in a democracy. However, most worrisome and dangerous is the employment of political talks and some desperate politicians to disrupt a legitimate national process for their pecuniary gains. Equally of grave concern is the daring attempt by the governor of Rivers State, Barrister Wike, to compromise security agencies, particularly troops of 6th Division Nigerian Army, with hefty inducements, financial inducements, to help him in his illegitimate act of thwarting a free and fair electoral process, while at the same time accusing the Nigerian Army and its command structure of being biased daily. Apparently, Governor Wike must have underestimated the Nigerian Army's commitment to being professionally responsive in the discharge of our constitutional roles. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Yusuf Buratai, have over time reiterated and demonstrated the Nigerian Army's resolve to being apolitical, neutral, and unbiased. He has also left no one in doubt of our total and absolute loyalty to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic. Therefore, no amount of cheap blackmail and unsubstantiated allegations will make us bulge. While we do not intend to join issues with anyone, let alone a government, however, it has become expedient to bring to the notice of the general public the actual reasons behind Governor Wike's attrition against the Nigerian Army and its leadership, with the hope that he will finally save his sword and publicly apologize to the Nigerian Army as we present to you the discoveries. Gentlemen of the press, you recall that on Saturday, 15 February 2019, the eve of the now rescheduled presidential and National Assembly elections, one Barrister Emma Oka issued a statement alleging that a very senior officer of this command have attempted to tamper with INEC sensitive materials at the CVN Port Harcourt premises. However, a rejoinder was immediately issued by this headquarters, which not only rebutted the allegations, but also demanded an apology from Mr. Oka 2 hours or face legal action. As at this moment, however, Emma Oka has arrogantly refused to heed to the advice. Ironically, on Saturday, 23rd February 2019, at about 8:45 a.m., following a tip-off on attempt by Governor Wike's aides to induce and compromise troops deployed at the CVN Port Harcourt premises, on personnel, Major A.P. Uba, and 4 other police personnel, which include DSP Oyuku Efele, who is the Rivers State Government House, Sergeant Akanu Garba, Inspector Hyacinth Oboy, and Sergeant Inketam Chuks were arrested by a team from Headquarters 6th Division. Preliminary investigations discovered the sum of 250,000 naira in a Range Rover belonging to the DSP. Other items recovered are 4 INEC 2019 electoral tax, customized River State Government House brown envelopes, while the sum of 500,000 naira was also found in the Toyota vehicle belonging to Major AP Uba, which he confessed to him by the governor's aide, in addition to offer of a well-furnished accommodation for the period of his tour of duty. Similarly, same day, Saturday, 23rd February 2019, at about 7 a.m., a member of River State House of Assembly, Honorable Opokri Wanaka, in company of Dr. Reason Onya Williams, River State Commissioner for Urban Development, visited on-troops camp at Akinima and requested to be acquainted with the commander of the troops at the location. When Opokri offered the officer some amount of money, he removed from his pocket, but the officer not only rejected the offer, but sent the duo away. Incidentally, while the officer and his men were manning a checkpoint at Mbiama Bridge, a white Hilux vehicle with a River State government L02-03 RV Rivers and 8 occupants was stopped for a routine search and clearance. A carton and 2 bundles of INEC 2019 presidential election ballot papers were discovered in the vehicle. Preliminary investigation reveals that none of the occupants of the vehicle is an INEC staff, INEC ad hoc staff, or a security agent. During the course of on-the-spot interrogations, Honorable Opokri Wanaka and Dr. Reason Onya Williams, earlier mentioned above, appeared at the spot and tried to convince the suspecting troops that the vehicle is part of INEC convoy that was, and that the vehicle should be allowed to go because the electorates are waiting. When the vigilant officer refused to be convinced, Dr. Reason immediately placed a call to Governor Wike, and His Excellency requested to speak with the officer, who declined at first and requested the governor to please call the General Officer commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army, Major General Jamil Sarham. After so much resistance, the officer gave Dr. Reason his number to pass to the Governor Wike, which he did via a WhatsApp message. Within 10 minutes of this, the Governor Wike played the governor. Please, can you play once more? Play once more. Play.
Hello, sir.
How are you? Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Morning, yeah. This is Governor Wike.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you before. I know you were angry.
Hello, sir.
I wanted to speak to you before, but you were angry.
No, sir, I'm not angry. Who am I to be angry with the governor, sir? Sorry, sir.
Yeah, I work.
Fine, sir. Very well, sir.
How is it going there?
Sir, very well, sir.
Okay, even that not finished.
Sir?
I agree with you.
Sir, I'm here on the first point.
Okay. I will tell the
Gentlemen.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, Abubakar, Please, take control of this situation. Take control. Excuse me. Gentlemen. Please, we are civilized here. Please. No, they will be interviewed by the press. They don't know that they are live. Gentlemen, we will give you time to express yourselves, please. We will give you time to express yourselves, okay? So please, let's behave civilized, okay? Behave civilized, please. Behave civilized. Yes. We'll give you opportunity, please. Okay? We give you opportunity to express yourselves, please. You will be given opportunity to express yourselves, please. Please. Yes, your voice will definitely be heard. Your voice will definitely be heard. So yes, now the chaos. What I'm good at yeah. We will. Definitely. We will. It's okay. Please, calm down. Please, we will be given opportunity. You will be given. We are gentlemen officers here. Call our worker. no. It's the interview now. It's the interview somewhere. I want you to ask them questions.
We're still at the 6th Division Nigerian Army. Just a few minutes ago, the Deputy Director, Army Colonel Ilyasu Aminu, brought in some persons alleged to be suspects involved in electoral malpractice, but the persons involved are vehemently protesting the parading. They are saying that they had nothing illegal to do with the elections, and so they are contesting and protesting the idea of parading them before newsmen in disguise. As of now, they are addressing some newsmen in the venue of the briefing, but then we still see serious protests from some of the members. As one of them there is a serving member of the assembly. We also have among them a former commissioner in the state, and then one other man that says he is an INEC official and is wondering why he has to be paraded like this. But the argument is still on while we await the authorities of the division to clarify on these protestations.
The press.
In his introductory remarks, the Deputy Director Army Formations had indicated that the Nigerian Army was determined to provide security support to civil authorities.
Gentlemen,
And these are some of the persons, there are other persons behind that were arrested in the course of their operations.
it's and suspects. And despite to be liberal by giving those suspects one or two opportunity to say one or two things. Unfortunately, particularly the River State government officials decided undemocratic in a democratic setting. I don't see any sane and reasonable human that is being that will want to extricate himself from that by that has just been shown by these people. We have overwhelming evidences, including the video, the audio recording of Governor Wike's call to an officer to compromise these elections. We have played that audio tape 4 times here, 4 times for clarity. Yet, the person that intimated the governor passed the number of the officer to the governor, requested the governor to speak with the officer, is here shouting and denying. How did the governor, for example, have the number of that officer? And you have, please, listen, please, don't, nobody is killing anybody. Nobody, please, let me hear. Nobody is killing anybody. No, nobody is killing anybody. Please, Please. Nobody is killing anybody. Nobody is killing anybody. Yes. We are not what you think. We are not what you think, please. We are not what you think. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, if any of these people happens to be an INEC staff or INEC ad hoc staff, please let him identify himself. No, I'm not calling for you. I said let him identify himself. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, the vehicle which was used, which I earlier mentioned, which belonged to the River State government, is outside for your verification. Because I want to believe that INEC chartered vehicles for conveyance of their staff as well as their materials. Yes. The vehicle is outside. And mind you, the plate number of that vehicle was covered. We have the pictures, please. We have the pictures of the vehicle. And the vehicle is so. I think you have lost that moral right to do that after what you have exhibited here. I think you have lost that moral right to do that after what you have exhibited in front of cameras here. Final set of exhibits we are waiting. Please, can we have those things? Let them hurry up.
Bring them to the front. Move them to the front, please. Bring them here now, Gazama. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, please, can we move outside for the vehicle?
The briefing is still on here at the 6th Division Nigerian Army Python Dance Officers Mess, where the Nigerian military is parading some persons allegedly involved in electoral malpractices in just concluded 2019 presidential and national assembly elections. The division is about taking newsmen outside to a vehicle that they say was also arrested as part of their security activities. This is a much we'll take on this live telecast. We'll now rejoin our network of other scheduled programs. On behalf of the Outside Broadcast team, my name is Onenge Fine. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.